Hey everybody, Jody Brown here with just another short video about or related to the ketogenic lifestyle and getting your body used to burning fat for fuel rather than glucose. So please subscribe to my channel to continue to receive updates about new videos that are coming. I try to do them once or twice a week and periodically as we go throughout this journey. So just to start, fat adaptation is when your body has burned through all the glycogen stores in your body and is now primarily using fat for fuel. There are certain ways that you can determine when you have hit this point, but I would say listening to your body is going to be probably the first and the key way to determine this. So the easiest way to know when you have become fat adapted is when your body no longer feels hungry. So when hunger goes away, that is a big benefit of the ketogenic lifestyle, that the longer you do it, the easier it actually becomes. I know, like with some fad diets and stuff like that, the longer you do it, the harder it actually gets, because you just feel like you're still so hungry all the time and you're so restricted all the time. And there's so many things you want but can't have, and you're just thinking about food all the time. And that's one of the beautiful things about the ketogenic lifestyle and the foods that you're consuming. It helps that food, that hunger, to go away. So you're not constantly thinking about food. You're not constantly having those cravings. You can say no to things that maybe earlier were harder to say no to. You can go to parties and gatherings and not feel like you're stuffing your face all the time and so full, because your body is going to tell you when it's hungry. You're going to feel it appropriately, and then you're not going to have those cravings and interest in food like you may have before. Now, I will say this: before this fat adaptation actually happens in your body, you're probably going to have very intense cravings, because as you are moving from using that glucose and your body using the glucose for fuel, and you start adding more fat, it's easy for your body to still want those sugars and carbs. That's what our bodies have been used to for years. Like, possibly, unless you've been doing the ketogenic lifestyle for a while, potentially since birth. So it's going to take time. It's going to be a process. But I think that listening to your body and knowing what to expect can make that process easier. So if you know to expect that you might go through a short period of very intense cravings, it's going to be easier for you to push through that process. I know that there are exogenous ketones that I've talked about in some other videos, and those are super helpful for helping to get through the period of the cravings, helping you to push through this journey with all the support and all of the benefits that they bring into your everyday ketogenic lifestyle. If you're interested in those, there's a link below in the comments. But just know that your biggest cue for when you become fat adapted is your body. You're listening to it. When you don't feel hungry, when you no longer have that interest in, I'm bored, let me go eat something, or I'm having a bad day, let me go emotionally overeat or stress eat, those urges will disappear. So keep in mind, your body is your tool. It is your resource. All right, another way that you can somewhat kind of start to see that some people use to see if your body is transitioning are pee sticks that you dip in urine, and it helps to tell if your body is excreting ketones, but it does not necessarily tell if it is in ketosis. So it's not the most reliable. So it only tests what's coming out of your body. So if your body is using all of your ketones effectively and efficiently, or if you're drinking lots of water, flushing your system, that might impact the pee sticks. And so they're not necessarily considered the most reliable to determine if you're fat adapted. Some people do still tend to use them though. There's also a method similar to like a glucometer that's used for testing blood sugar, but that's more invasive because you actually break your finger, get your blood. It's more expensive. There are people who use it, but I still believe that it is the most important to pay attention to your body. When you push through that period of those intense cravings and you get fat adapted, it is so worth it. The way you feel, the way your body operates, it's like you've just optimized your life. You've optimized your ability to have amazing energy, clear, mentally clear days. It's just awesome. So another thing is when you're hungry, when your hunger has decreased, it is easier to try intermittent fasting, which I have another video on that if you want to check that out. Intermittent fasting has been called the 8-hour ab diet. Of course, you're not going to get abs in 8 hours, but it's just your body running most efficiently because it structures your day so that you're burning through the fat you're eating and tapping into stored fat by eating all meals within an 8-hour window and then fasting for the other 16 hours. So, but that's so much easier when you're fat adapted because you're not thinking about food all the time. So it's a lot easier to do those things. And intermittent fasting does have a lot of health benefits. So check out my other videos. Like I said, I have one on the intermittent fasting as well. Check out my videos, subscribe to my channel, comment below if you have any questions or thoughts. And I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.